Welcome to Hic sunt Draconis, also known as Here Be Dragons. And today we are taking a look at Level Earth Observer, who is still trying to figure out why planes don't push their nose down when going around the planet. We're going to tell him though, so let's get on with it.
Supposed curve drop. According to the globe mathematics, this plane has to take into account while it's going top speed for an hour. I put the plane at 2 points of reference here. A, start the journey. B, 60 minutes later. And I want to see how much curve stroke drop this plane has to drop doing the speeds it's doing according to the globe math to remain level on a ball.
No, you still haven't figured this out, have you? Gravity. Gravity pulls on the aircraft as it goes around the planet, keeping you at a level altitude. If we had no gravity, then your idea would work, but everything else would be broken. Luckily, we have gravity everywhere. Your idea doesn't even work in space because we have gravity in space. The ISS feels about 9% of the gravity that you feel on Earth. This is why the ISS doesn't need to keep nosing down, okay? The gravity keeps it attached to the planet, except it is going fast enough, which you can only do due to no atmosphere. Okay, there's no water up there, there's no atmosphere, there's nothing. Okay, to miss the ground. Okay, it keeps falling over the planet, and the things inside fall at the same rate as the ISS. Therefore, it appears as though they are in a zero-G environment, when in fact they are not. They are experiencing 90% of the same gravity that we feel here. If you stop moving in the ISS, stop falling, the astronauts will instantly experience gravity and fall back to the planet. You have gravity everywhere. It influences everything. Whatever, just continue.
Second. So if this SR-72 is going full speed, and according to the globe maths, just getting a general breakdown based on the globe curve over the course of an hour's flight at full speed, and just breaking it down per average, according to the globe math, every second this plane flies at full speed, it has to drop 3,080 feet per second.
No, it does not. Because again, gravity. It does not matter if you are in an SR-72 going 4,000 miles per hour or not. Even if you're in a Cessna, you will still stay level with the ground due to gravity. Imagine this. Tie something to a string and spin it over your head, okay? You are the center of gravity, i.e. the Earth. The string is gravity. The thingy on the end is the SR-72. I don't see the thingy on the end of the string taking off and going through a window unless you're really bad at tying knots, because it is connected to a string, okay? Just like the SR-72 in this example is connected to Earth by gravity. I know, you don't believe in gravity, but you do. You have to. You just claim you don't, otherwise your flat Earth model doesn't work. You can say gravity isn't real, the Earth is flat all you want, but here is how I know you are wrong. In science, we make observations. We test observations. Then we eventually build a model of how things work. We can test that model by making predictions and then verifying those predictions. Okay, so with a round Earth, as you say, or reality, as I call it, I can use my model of physics to predict where the sun will rise, where it will set, what stars will be overhead when the moon will be overhead, and at what stage it will be. I can predict these things perfectly to nanoseconds and verify them by observing them. That means my model works. It is proven. Can you do this? No, you cannot. You need to change your model each time you try to do something different. None of it works. Nothing is unified. Okay? Once you can predict simple things such as sunrise, sunset, and the movement of the stars using the flat Earth model, then we can talk. But until then, it doesn't work, and it never will work because the Earth is round.
A level on a ball. Now that's clearly ridiculous, as illustrated here, looking at the London Shard.
No, you are clearly ridiculous. I can't believe I'm arguing this.
that plane would need to drop the height of the London Shard, well, 3 London Shards stacked on top of each other. It would have to drop that height every second, according to globe mathematics, to stay level on a ball, which is clearly ridiculous.
Oh, I gotcha. I finally got ya. By globe mathematics, you mean by our current physics model, general relativity. That includes gravity, and therefore the SR-72 needs not drop by any amount to go around the Earth. You said it, by globe mathematics. You can't say that, then only include parts of the globe model that make your theory work. If you're going to use the globe model, you have to use all of the globe model, which includes gravity, and therefore it all works. The only reason it doesn't work for you is because you are intentionally ignoring proven bits of physics, because that's the only way for your ridiculous flat earth model to work. I still do not understand how you still have not understood this. Dropped in the head much? I don't know. It seems like it.
All planes, as we know, fly across a level plane. Common sense tells us that. Demonstrable reality tells us that. And of course, when we apply fast planes and their spec to the globe math,
Common sense. You can't ignore part of a scientific model and then go, ha, your model doesn't work. Of course not. You're not using the whole model. How is that common sense? And what demonstrable proof? You keep bringing this up, and I've yet to see any demonstrable proof, okay? Here, build a model for the flat earth. Predict simple things that you can observe to verify your model, such as sunrise, sunset, position of the stars, the planets, the moon. Okay, once you can do that, okay, once you can use your model to get accurate predictions, okay, without changing your model each time you want a different prediction for something else, okay? You have to use the same model to get a prediction for the sun and the same model to get a prediction of where the stars are going to be, okay? You can't use different models, which you will try to do, okay? Once you do that and get accurate predictions, then you might have demonstrable proof, or you will, but it's never going to happen, okay? Until then, you have nothing but a giant steaming pile of bullshit, which is all this is, okay? So stop yapping and get to making your model, which you just can't do because it's impossible because the Earth is a globe. But if you do, then I will give it to you. You've got demonstrable proof, all right? And I believe someone's issuing money for whoever can prove that the Earth is round. And until you or someone can actually give me your flat Earth model that works, I'm going to be wanting some money here. And I'm just going to leave it here because the last little bit of this video is still the exact same thing of him repeating himself. And I don't know, I guess he thinks if he says it enough, it'll make it true, which that still doesn't. You need a working model, okay? So either get that model going, make the model, let me see it, or mail me my check. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.